Good morning. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name's Dave Burney.
I'm Brent Apperson. Good morning.
Got a great show lined up for you today on this terrific Tuesday. We're going to find out who the sexiest man alive is going to be today.
Oh, wow.
That will be announced later on today. That will be also our trivia question, so stick around for that.
Oh, it will be. Okay. All right, great.
One of the contenders
Yes?
is on the phone right now.
Aha.
Drew Gaffney.
Yeah.
He's rated in the top 10.
Wow.
And he's also very busy with Burwell and Broken Bow Livestock. So let's find out what Drew is doing today. Drew, good morning.
Good morning.
How's things in the barns?
Things are busy.
Good.
Things are good.
Good. Well, jump right in and tell us about it.
I'll give you a little recap on what we got done last week. We had 2 big days there back in Broken Bow and Burwell and Broken Bow. Looked right at about 3,800 head of cattle run through the barn. Had a big run of those way-up cows. Had about 987 of those go through the ring. And the balance of those was calves. Kind of tell you how we got along there. In the cow division, high-yielding cows was $1.30 to $1.42 and a half. Feeding type cows was $1.05 to $1.29.75. Those poorer, thinner cows was $1.02 to $1.04.75. Heiferettes was $1.25 to $207.50, and the bulls was $122.50 to $147. Called that market fully steady, maybe a couple bucks higher in spots. Ran right into that calf division about 1 o'clock there Thursday. Had a really nice run of those calves. Had a lot of buyers in the seats and on the internet, and demand was really good. Tell you how we got along in the steer division. We had some 580-pound steers at $313. Had some 680-pound steers at $273. Had some 607-pound steers at $306. Had some 631-pound steers at $304. Had some 617-pound steers at $309, and had some 585-pound steers at $315. In the heifer division, we had some 630-pound heifers at $265. Had some 507-pound heifers at $316. Had some 582-pound heifers at $303, and had some 571-pound heifers at $291, and had some 550-pound heifers at $312. And all those calves on that market report were fresh right off the cow. Then back on Friday in Burwell, had a special weigh-up sale along with bred cow and heifer sale. Not a lot to test the market, but what we did have on offer, we had really strong demand on. In the broken, give you a rundown on how we got along there in the bred cow division. Bred heifers, we had some, and these were all bull breds now. Had some 943-pound black white face heifers at $2,850. Had some black bred heifers, bull bred heifers at $2,800. Had some black bull bred heifers at $2,725, and had some black white face and red white face heifers, bull breds for March calving at $2,000. In the broken mouth cow division, we had some black broken mouth cows for March calving at $1,950, and we had some black and Charcross cows, broken mouth cows at $16.5, and then we had some black bred cows, broken mouth now at $2,050. Running age cow division, we had some running age cows, good solid mouth on them. Black cows bring $2,400. That's kind of how we got along and how we operated last week. This week we got 2 very nice days back in Burwell and Broken Bow again. In Broken Bow, we got a special weigh-up sale along with some bred cows. And got a pretty good idea that we're going to have a pretty big run of those weigh-up cows again. If a guy wants to bring those in on Wednesday, sure encourage you to do so. And then back on Friday, we got the special weigh-up sale along with calves and feeders. If you got any questions, give me a call, 308-872-1105.
All right, Drew, thanks a lot. Appreciate your time. Hope you have a great rest of your week.
You too.
All right. Drew Gaffney, Broken Bow and Burwell Livestock Barns going strong here this late fall, going into, mid-November, Brent.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it is that.
It's crazy. It's going by. I hate using the C word so early, but Christmas is not very far away.
Not really, no.
Boy.
Got all your shopping done?
Yeah,
Do you?
because I'm not going to lie to you. I don't shop much for Christmas
There you
anymore.
go.
I don't know about you guys out there, but I know a lot of. Depends on where you're at in life. If you have kids and sure grandkids, you're going to do some shopping, and we will do that. But as far as giving gifts to everyone in the family like we used to, it's just almost easier just to say, "Hey, don't give me a gift. I won't give you a gift."
There you go.
I know that merchants don't like to hear that, but it just depends on where you're at. When you got kids growing up, you have gatherings where you have kids everywhere, and you want to have lots of presents to open, and kind of changes as time goes along, depending on how your family tradition goes. But for heaven's sakes, let's get to Thanksgiving first.
Yes, let's do that.
That's coming up. Big turkeys. By the way, we'll be giving more turkeys away on KCNI, KBBN today and the next several days. Back to the sexiest man alive.
Yes.
They're just about ready to announce the 2024 Sexiest Man Alive. We're going to be talking about that in a moment after we read the school lunch menus.
All right.
Don't go away. It's going to be an amazing announcement this morning. Today, we'll start with the Prairie Pioneer menu. On this Tuesday, chicken Alfredo bake, peas, and fruit. Call them at 872-6121 and let them know you're coming if you're not a regular customer. And you can also call that same number to set up delivery to your home from the Prairie Pioneer Center.
At Thetford School today, cavatini on the lunch menu at Thetford.
Sergeant, homemade pizza, green beans, fruit cup, banana cake, dinner roll, and milk.
Cozad today, barbecue pork nachos, buffalo chicken bites with garlic toast, and a pizza bar at Cozad today.
Litchfield featuring popcorn chicken, fruit, vegetables, and milk.
All right, Broken Bow Middle and High School today, Italian dunkers with marinara dipping sauce, barbecue rib sandwich, fresh baked Italian turkey sub, and the grill station combo at Broken Bow today is a hot dog basket.
Ah, darn it.
Darn it.
Oh, man.
What's wrong?
Don't you folks out there, for those of you who still use pens, especially your favorite pen, when you realize it's beginning to run out of ink?
Oh, that's a terrible feeling.
Won't be very many more days.
I'm sorry,
this
Dave.
pen will be leaving. Arcadia today, it's pork rib sandwiches, fruit, vegetables, and milk. Nope, today's Tuesday, isn't it? So it's Italian subs today at Arcadia. My apologies.
Rarely can I ever hang on to a pen long enough for it to run out of ink.
Around here it's tough.
Yes. And Soma Myrna Public School today, Italian dunkers with marinara dipping sauce and a barbecue rib sandwich. Some of your choices at AM today.
Well, there are pen thieves within these confines. Ansley today, pizza, fruit, vegetables, and milk.
Arnold Public School today, chicken fajita on the lunch menu at Arnold.
Callaway Schools, sweet and sour chicken.
All right, Gothenburg today, super nachos, hot dogs, made fresh Hawaiian pizza, fresh baked ham and cheese sub, and pizza snackables. Some of the choices at Gothenburg today.
Today at Loop City, chicken quesadilla or tacos.
At SEM today, tornadoes is what they list on the lunch menu today at Sumner Eddyville Miller.
All right, we're going to play the game. And Brent will ask the question.
I will.
What is the prize to begin with?
Well, it's Tuesday, so that means it would be Tumbleweed Day.
Tumbleweed.
Breakfast sandwich, I believe, we're giving away today from the Tumbleweed.
Sounds delicious.
Yeah.
All right. Here's your question, folks.
Okay. Me? Okay. Well, you said the question was going to be the sexiest man alive. Is that where I'm going with this?
Who?
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 But we don't know who, do we?
Yeah, well, I know.
Oh, you do know.
Yeah.
Okay. All
So-
right. But I don't, so I don't know who to add as in the choices.
Oh, we don't have choices.
Oh, we don't have choices.
It's just Who is going to be?
That's just the question.
Yeah.
Okay.
And to win that great prize, all you got to do is call 872-2801.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, I'm starting to follow now. This kind of sounds like fun. So who is going to be the 2025 sexiest man alive? Call us with your answer at 872-2801.
And just call and guess. We'll tell you the truth.
Okay.
872-2801.
Good morning, Captain.
Good morning, Captain.
You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
The Tumbleweed Cafe is not the Tumbleweed Cafe of 10 years ago. If you haven't already, swing through the drive-thru with ready-to-go meals or call ahead. Of course, daily specials and a Sunday buffet as well. They're excited to announce that Tumbleweed's Cracker Jack Sports Bar and Grill is officially open. Head to the west side of the Tumbleweed 7 days a week from 5 to 10 p.m. and later on Broken Bow game nights. Nightly specials, delicious sports bar food, and drinks await. The Tumbleweed Cafe and Cracker Jack Sports Bar and Grill in Broken Bow.
No calls. All right, we'll give you some choices.
Okay. All right.
Ed Schaaf,
Sorry. Okay. All right.
Mike Borders,
Oh, all right.
or Brent Apperson.
Oh, boy.
Who will be the sexiest man in the world announced today? Mike Borders, Ed Schaaf, or Brent Apperson? That is the question. 872-2801 is the number to call to win that sandwich, breakfast sandwich.
Yes. Breakfast item, actually, is what it says on the certificate.
Oh, breakfast item.
Yes, breakfast item.
All right. Well, I guess everybody's shy. They don't want to hurt the other contestants' feelings.
That's probably it. Yeah.
So I read this morning on a log
Yes.
on Facebook
Yes.
that Brent Apperson
Oh,
will
wow.
be the sexiest man alive
Thank you.
in 2024. Now, you're among good company. Last
Yes.
week, People Magazine's sexiest man alive was Patrick Dempsey.
Oh,
So
wow.
you're amongst good
All
company.
right. Oh, great.
They have different categories for different age groups. You're in the upper age group.
Am I now? That's great to know. The 50 and over group.
Well, actually, he's not a spring chicken. He's 57.
Really, Patrick Dempsey is?
57 and
wow.
named a sexiest
I don't think I would have
man.
guessed
Yeah.
quite as old.
Yeah, I think kind of like fine wine,
Yeah.
till a certain point, and then the wine starts to spoil. But anyway,
How long have we been doing sexy? Who was the first ever sexiest man alive?
it doesn't say here.
It might be time to Google.
Oh, boy, here we go.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, they have different age categories. But
I didn't
then
know that they divided it up into age categories.
Well, it looks like here, according to Reader's Choice, they do. Now, they may still only name the top winner, which you are now, this sexiest man alive.
Thank you, Dave.
I'm sure Shelley's going to be thrilled about that.
Yeah. Actually, she's laughing uncontrollably at the moment, I'm sure.
I hope Ed Schaaf isn't upset, Mike Borders.
Well, I'm not going to. Never mind. Okay, who was the first sexiest man alive? Dun, dun. I think there's a way you can just talk into your phone.
Oh, yeah,
and
you
do this.
can.
I have no idea. Mel Gibson was awarded the very first sexiest man alive title in 1985.
Wow.
The same year he starred in Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome.
Well, that was a role where you could, you.
So
had the
there you go. There-
black tight black pants on.
So the first sexiest man alive was Mel Gibson.
Way to go, Mel. Way to go, Brent.
Yeah. Text message from Ed Schaaf. It's rigged.
Sorry, Ed.
Thanks, Ed.
I don't know, Ed. You might look good in some tight black pants
Oh,
like
my.
that, like the Mad Max. And I think Mike Borders, as a lawyer, should go to court with a pair on.
Schaaf is just jealous. Jealous of me.
Birthdays today. Moving along.
Yes, we probably should.
Ryan Gosling is 44. Among his many roles, super dreamy actor played real-life Ken in Barbie recently. That's been a huge hit. and he's been in a lot of other films as well. It's his 44th birthday today. And let me go to the next page. Oh, Tanya Harding, age 54 today. Now, this is a story of self-destruction. Figure skaters right into one of the biggest figure skating scandals in history, outshining the fact that she was the first American woman to successfully land a triple axel in competition. So she kind of destroyed her career with her anger and revenge. This one kind of surprises me. I thought this young lady would be a little bit older than that because she's been in movies so long. Anne Hathaway, 42.
Yeah, I probably would have guessed a little older too.
Yeah, because
now
she's just been on the screen for so long.
Yeah.
But she's been in a lot of great films. So those are some birthdays. If you're having a birthday today, happy birthday. It's also Neil Young's birthday today, 79.
Wow.
Yep. That's been around a while, all the way back to Buffalo Springfield and Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young, and then he'd leave for a while, and then they get back together. But he's been a solo artist for many, many years. So let's dedicate this song to Neil and you if you are having a birthday today. Long May You Run. Neil Young, 79 years old today. And if you're having a birthday, long may you run. 7:51, we have our first in the studio guest in the room here today. Mr. Eberly, how you doing?
Good, how are you guys?
Let me turn on your mic. That'd work better if I talk to you. Arrow Seed, we were talking mice off the air, and it sounds like you've been really busy with people coming in to pick up baits and so forth.
Yeah, it seems like it's been kind of an issue this year everywhere, and yeah, we have all the bait you need and our smart traps for in your house if you're a little hesitant to use bait, and yeah, they're kind of a nifty little invention and work pretty good.
Well, we've talked about them before, and I think you brought one in when I wasn't here one time and kind of displayed it. Kind of explain again for listeners who may not have caught that what this contraption is all about.
Yeah, we have kind of like an indoor one for in your house. It's rechargeable up to 100 kills, I guess. There's a little bait, attractant, donut, they call it, in the back of it. And when they go inside, they hit a little sensor and kind of has a little...
It's over.
Yep, it's over.
It's over.
It's over, yep.
Well, and you know what, for people out there who, there's a lot of animal lovers out there. Yeah. And, as much as you like all animals, it only takes one round of having a nest in your house to make you realize they need to be somewhere else, right?
Yes.
So if you're going to have to exterminate them, that sounds like a very good way to do it, because they don't drag a trap around for a while, or they don't eat a poison and have to go through anything other than sudden death, right?
Yeah, yep. And it's kind of crazy, but they're both Bluetooth, so you're notified that there's a dead mouse there.
That's what
and
I'd
you
love.
can go
Yeah.
pick it up. And
An alert goes on. An alert goes off
Yep.
on your phone, right?
Yep.
To let you know that you've got one.
yeah, and they reset themselves. The outside one is kind of run off a CO2 cartridge, and so the freeze all doesn't affect the outdoor one. You put it in your garage, out in your shop, or whatever. Yep.
So when you get the notice that there has been a death in the mouse family,
Yeah.
then that gives you the opportunity to go empty it out.
Yep.
That way there will be, I don't suppose there's much odor anyway since it's contained, but that way you can kind of maintain that, right?
Yeah, you can kind of keep it clean around it and
Yeah.
don't have dead mice laying around.
Yeah, which is not good.
Yeah.
That's not good. And those are available. You got plenty in stock. I know they're going pretty fast.
They are going fast. I'm going to probably have to put another order in for them here before long.
Okay, what do those retail at?
The indoor ones, they are a little pricey, $99,
Yeah.
and the outdoor ones are $199. But like I said, they should last a long time.
And most people out there go, there's been times, Jason, that if I could give somebody $100 to take the odor of a mouse away in the back patio, that would be easy to spend $100 on, right?
Yes,
So you can spend $100 for inside and not have to worry about that.
exactly.
It's no wonder you're selling them like
Yeah.
you are. Yeah.
Yep.
And of course, all the other baits and things you have as
Yep.
well.
Yep, we got a lot of different baits, the soft baits, the packets, for your shop use, barn use. I mean, a lot of people put them in their basements. So, yeah.
Okay. All right. You've got some notes. What else you want to cover today?
Just a couple things. I'm kind of thinking about running a little, kind of a Black Friday-ish. I don't know if we're going to be working on Friday, but maybe the week before and the week after.
Mm-hmm.
Do a little Black Friday type sale for, a lot of the Christmas gifts, the Nebo, the grills, gloves, the Christmassy gift type of products. So, yeah.
We were talking earlier about, sometimes as families go, you don't give as many gifts to one another. But if you're going to give a gift, I don't know how you guys feel about it, but a pair of gloves or a flashlight, a grill, something you can actually use
Yeah.
is really a great and that's what you guys really have there is usable gifts.
Useful stuff. Yep.
Yeah. So you're stocked up and ready to go?
You betcha.
Okay. All right.
Yep. And I guess really the only thing is we are still kind of looking for a retail associate in there to help out in the store. So
Okay.
if anybody.
And Jason, what would the hours be on that? Just
7:30 to 5:30, but there'll be some trading off and on, and
okay.
yeah.
All right. So a full-time position?
Yep.
Okay. All right. All right, very good, very
Yeah.
good.
So
All right, well, hang with us a minute. Let's talk. The guys in the back are cleaning seed right now.
yeah, they've been cleaning a lot of oats for springtime, some grass, keeping busy. Yep.
And when they clean all that, excuse me, does that you warehouse everything there? Does it? The guys come in and buy it now? How's that work?
Yes, some are for orders that are going out. Just kind of prepping for springtime, getting everything we need ready and bagged up, boxed up.
A lot of times I think we forget you guys do all this cleaning on seed and all the high quality seed that you prep up and put in bags and so forth, but you do truck things out to other locations. You have a few trucks that run all the time, don't you?
Yeah, we have two guys that run trucks a lot all over the state. Yep.
Okay. You know what would really be nice if you had a neighbor that thought maybe you could use one of those usable gifts, just as a gesture from a neighbor. Wouldn't that be kind of nice?
Oh yeah, you bet.
Yeah. So, Brent, maybe I could get you a pair of gloves and you could get me a grill.
Yeah, well, that sounds like a great trade-off, doesn't it? Yeah.
What do you think?
Sure. Yeah. I've told Logan this before. This was several years ago. Someone got me a pair of gloves for a Christmas present from AeroSeed, and they're just now starting to get kind of worn out. You know what I mean? But I've had them for a super long time. Super quality, super warm, and so there's your testimonial. You guys have really, really good quality winter gloves and really gloves for everything.
Yeah, we got all sorts of, the leather gloves, the leather insulated gloves. I got the cotton ropers. I know all the guys I know around farming, ranching wear those things all winter long.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of jobs you just got to have gloves for out on the farm and ranch.
Yep.
So quality's very important.
You betcha.
Yeah.
And the gift certificate, I assume people can come in if they want to purchase a certificate or something to give somebody that they can redeem.
I'm sure
open
you bet.
for that.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Good.
Did you see the reaction from Brent when I asked him about trading gifts? I don't get it.
I was okay with trading gifts until all of a sudden I realized what we were trading.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of gloves would you want?
The leather ones with the insulation on the inside.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want the grill that does the coal.
Oh, okay. Great, Dave. Yeah.
We've got some of those in stock.
And I guarantee you he wants the one that you can use the griddle on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Bacon and eggs outside. Why
Oh, heck
not?
yeah.
Yeah. Great gift, though, honestly, guys. I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you got a dad, a grandpa, or somebody like that loves to grill, these grills are amazing.
Yeah, and that griddle's real added bonus, isn't
Yes.
it? Yeah. Go on and
Yep.
take a look at them. You have some in stock.
Yep.
Okay.
Got one in the store there.
All right. It's good to see you again.
All right. Nice seeing you
Thanks
guys.
for coming in. And again, there is a job opening working with you in the store
You bet.
full time. They come and talk to you.
Yeah, me and Jim probably.
Okay.
and- yep.
All right. All right. Thank you.
You betcha. Thank you guys.
You bet. News is next.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. President-elect Donald Trump's made two more top cabinet picks. South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem for Homeland Security Secretary. Senator Marco Rubio expected for Secretary of State. CBS's Major Garrett.
Things are moving very rapidly. I would expect more announcements today, possibly Treasury Secretary, possibly Energy Secretary. So there's tremendous speed. There are PowerPoints presented to President-elect Trump. He's like, I don't need PowerPoints. I know what I want to do. Let's just move, move, move.
Passenger jets targeted by gang violence in Haiti. CBS's Chris Van Cleve says a Spirit flight flew on to the Dominican Republic.
The plane was on approach to land at the Haitian airport with 48 people on board when it appears it was struck by gunfire.
Bullet holes found in a JetBlue flight from Haiti. Internet service on the fritz for some Verizon customers. CBS's Stacey Lynn.
According to Down Detector, it's affecting millions of people on the East Coast, from Philadelphia to Richmond.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Did you know you can get your prescriptions for less at your local pharmacy? You can with GoodRx. It's the free app that can save you money on your medications. Just search for your prescription, choose the pharmacy and the price that works best for you, and then show your GoodRx coupon to your pharmacist at the drop-off counter. GoodRx works at over 70,000 pharmacies, including Walmart, Rite Aid, and Walgreens, and it works whether you have insurance or not. It's easy to save. Next time you drop off your prescription, check GoodRx. To start saving today, go to GoodRx.com. GoodRx is not insurance.
You ever try fixing your car and realize you're missing that one part? Yeah, been there. That's why eBay's my go-to. They've got millions of parts, guaranteed to fit. I'm talking brake pads for when yours have seen one too many miles of stop and go. Oil filters, because you don't mess around with your engine care. Even got this cold air intake on my watch list. I might just go for it. To keep the ride cool and your DIY streak hot. Find all the parts you need at prices you'll love. Guaranteed to fit every time. eBay. Things. People. Love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Here's a look at Nebraska news. In a story released by KNOP, veteran Marines celebrated the U.S. Marine Corps' 249th birthday at Brothers Tavern on Saturday. The oldest Marine at the celebration, Dwayne Duttering, used a Marine Corps sword to cut the first piece of cake. In this symbolic tradition, the cutting of the cake honors the passing of knowledge and experience from older Marines to younger ones. Duttering passed the cake to the youngest Marine, Zeke Floria. Marine Corps veteran Chris Brune said the Marine Corps birthday cake cutting ceremony is hugely symbolic. It really does symbolize the tradition of passing down knowledge and experience and training to the new generation of warfighters for the Marine Corps to take care of our country and protect our freedoms and our rights. This cutting cake ceremony is one of many traditions Marines celebrate worldwide each year. This has been a Nebraska News Update. I'm Jack Simpson reporting for Central Nebraska's news source.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
The Miami Dolphins won the Monday Night Football game in L.A., beating the Rams 23-15, holding the Rams without a touchdown. The Dolphins didn't have much offense after the opening TD drive, only 168 yards on 9 drives after that. Former Rams and USC coach John Robinson died at the age of 89, and former Notre Dame coach Jerry Faust died at the age of 89. Wisconsin football advisor Jack Del Rio resigned after a recent drunk driving crash. To the NBA, Cleveland is now 12-0 after a victory at Chicago 119-113. Donovan Mitchell with 36 points. Wins for Houston and San Antonio. Brooklyn narrowly beat New Orleans 107-105. And Oklahoma City's now 9-2 after beating the Clippers 134-128. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with 45 points. Damian Lillard of Milwaukee is now in concussion protocol and out Tuesday.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. Daytime highs approaching 57. Today, under partly cloudy skies, southeasterly winds 15 to 20 miles per hour. Mainly cloudy skies expected. Tonight, chance for showers. Lows dip down to about 39. Sunny skies. Tomorrow, chance of rain showers. Highs level off around 54. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
It's 8:05. Let's go outside with Jack and see what the weather's doing. Jack?
Well, good morning, everybody. It's a beautiful day outside. Sun is shining. There's not really a cloud in the sky. 33 degrees outside. Winds, they're all right. They're 5 to 10 out of the east. Barometric pressure at 29.97. Humidity at 92%. No rain in the last 24 hours. The precipitation for this month is 95 hundredths. High yesterday, 52. Sunset today, 5:22. Sunrise tomorrow, 5:25. Sunset tomorrow, 5:21. And overnight low is 31. With that being said, y'all have a good day. Back to you, Dave.
All right, Jack. Thank you very much. Boy, that sounded like he was out of breath.
I think so. He reminded me of myself earlier this year when I was trying to do a live report out on the golf course at Girls State Golf. I was trying to be quiet, and there was a group coming up behind me, so I had to try to quickly move out of the way, because you don't want to bother the girls while they're golfing when you're out on the course, and it was a horrible report. You know how sometimes you just keep taking air in and you don't let it out, and the next thing you know, you're completely out of breath and you can't talk.
And once you get to that point, you can't fix it for a while,
No,
right?
you can't.
That's
No.
because radio guys are out of shape. We probably need to go
Exactly.
see Nathan
Yeah.
Scott at Team Physical Therapy and get back into shape.
That would be a good start. Yeah.
At this time of year, by the way, Nathan Scott, welcome.
Good morning.
This time of year, we're on the brink here of going one direction or another as far as staying active going into the winter months. So I'm sure you can sit down and talk to people, depending on their age and what their physical health is, what we need to do for the winter months, because they're here, and pretty soon that easy chair and that couch, we think it's our friend, but I'm not sure that it really is. Nathan, what do you think?
Yeah, with the changing of weather where you can't get out and be active, it definitely puts a hamper on your physical activity levels. So it is important to, through the winter, staying active. And there's several different things you can do. You know, we've got the wellness center here in town. At Team Physical Therapy, we offer a wellness membership as well. There's simple things as far as home exercises that you can do if you got your own home exercise equipment. And if you have no exercise equipment, there's always things that you can be doing to stay in shape, keep yourself moving, and as mobile as you can be. So we can help set you up just an easy exercise program that you can start with at home. If you've had one for a long time and feel like you need to change it up or need some tweaks to it, there's always modifications. We can progress them and make them tougher, more difficult. If they're getting to the point where they're getting too difficult, we can regress them and show you ways that you can change how you're doing things to make them a little bit easier.
How many times do you think folks out there and in this room as well decide we're going to start exercising and we get so carried away with the first 2 or 3 days that we we go subconsciously, I don't think I'm going to do that anymore. That kind of makes me stiff and sore. So there's got to be some easing into it, I would think.
Yeah, I'm guilty of that myself.
Yeah.
Definitely building yourself up into exercise. You're not going to do an hour worth of exercise day one and not expect to be sore and kind of gimpy the next day. You know, that's normal. Your body has to adjust. Any new movements or new lifts or anything like that, they're going to create some stress and soreness on the body. That's to be expected, though, to a certain point. Building yourself up and easing yourself into it is going to minimize that. Not going to say you're not going to have some soreness and discomfort, but most of it should be short-lived, short-term until you kind of get yourself into full shape. But yeah, you're definitely right. You don't want to just go gung-ho day one and think you're going to go for a 5-mile run or lift 300 pounds, squat 300 pounds or anything like that. So definitely want to work your way up into it.
Yeah, or for people like me, just don't get carried away with a squat without weights, right?
Yes.
Because you're just that time away from doing things is really, it's not good.
No.
So
yep. And it takes time to work back into it. Unfortunately, our muscle strength goes away a lot quicker than it comes back. So you got to be patient and take your time. Some people get kind of discouraged because they've been exercising for a month and they don't feel like they've seen all that many results. And so it's important to kind of stay the course, be patient, keep working at it, keep progressing as much as you can, keep pushing yourself, and the results will come.
Is it the same way with surgeries and injuries? Because I think, well, I'm going to go in and get some therapy and I should be good to go in a week or two. And a lot of this is long term, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely. And this especially goes for after surgery. Sometimes your rehab after surgery, it's so slow that, day to day, you don't see very many changes in your function, even sometimes week to week. But I always tell people you've got to think back to 3 weeks from now and compare where you're at now to 3 weeks ago versus yesterday. Because if you compare to yesterday, you're not going to notice all that much difference. But if you compare to 3 weeks ago, it's amazing the things that you can do today that you couldn't do then. And so I try to keep people's perspective where it should be and kind of keep them focused on, and I am improving. I may not feel like I am, but I am improving.
Yeah.
And so it can be discouraging sometimes when you don't feel like you're improving. So it's really important to kind of focus on even the little things. Sometimes for people with shoulder surgeries, I was able to put my shirt on by myself today, or I was able to wash my hair when I took a shower today. I could raise my arm up high enough to do that. And so you got to focus on the little things, and next thing you know, it'll be big things that are changing for you.
Yeah. The other thing maybe that if we could actually see the surgery take place, shoulder or knee or hip, we'd be surprised that we were doing anything at all.
Yes. Yeah.
Because I mean that's an invasion of your body.
Oh yes.
So your body's going to feel a little different for a while. Period. Right.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I tell people it's not a whole lot different than taking your car into the mechanic shop and they have to cut and hack and bolt new things on, and it's not a whole lot different than that. And you're gonna be sore afterwards. They're not always the most gentle with the surgeries, and so you're gonna be sore. But the sooner we can get you back moving and doing things, the quicker you'll recover. Now, I'm not always going to guarantee that it's pain-free when we do exercises and stretch and things like that, but pushing yourself to the point of discomfort where we're building muscle, we're gaining range of motion, it's only going to progress you quicker. Yeah. I always tell people that the people who do worst after surgeries are the people that after surgery, man, that shoulder hurts or that knee really hurts. I'm just going to sit on the couch and do nothing. It hurts if I do my exercises, so I'm just not going to do them. And those people, their symptoms linger longer. They progress slower. They're not quite as happy with their outcomes of their surgeries as the people who kind of go gung-ho, get after it, and keep up with their exercises and stretches afterwards. Yeah. And so it's one thing it's hard to do because, like I said, it does hurt sometimes. You are having to push through some pain sometimes, but the more you're able to do it, the quicker you're going to progress within limitation. There's always, and you're not going to go out and walk 5 miles the day after you get your knee replaced or anything, but as long as you're following kind of your physical therapist's prescription and recommendations, and keeping up with what they recommend, you're going to progress a lot quicker.
And there's the other side of that. I remember you telling me the story about your granddad.
Yes.
Who, if anybody knew your granddad, this is not surprising, but after his knee surgery, was it?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yep. Had a knee replacement. He had to be told to back off a little bit because walking 2 miles a day he was probably a little too early after surgery to be jumping right into that. And when he was wondering why his knee was still swollen and stiff and sore, and as soon as he backed off, that all kind of resolved itself. So he would be a perfect example. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to turn it over to Brent because there's therapy for all of us folks out here, and then there's sports therapy, which we're kind of in the seasons now here, so jump right in, guys.
Well, I'm going to kind of go back to what we were just talking about. I'm curious, I'm sure for you guys, trying to find the line on what you just talked about, maybe not doing so much, but yet doing enough, when to push, when to back off. That's got to be a challenge for the patient, but also for you a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I mean,
every single patient is different. There's no cookie cutter. You should be doing this at 1 week after surgery and this at 2 weeks after surgery. You kind of have a general time frame of when you should be adding things in, but every patient is different, and you have to modify and adjust accordingly to how they respond to treatments. We're constantly trying to progress or regress exercises as we need to. And sometimes, if I do too much and I make them really sore, then I know like where my limitations are, and what I need to back off on, and we kind of start back, and then we try to build back to where we were before. And so it's kind of a constant game of trying to push them to the point that we're getting improvements and gains, but also the point we're not creating more inflammation, more irritation and pain, and slowing things down. Because you can, if you push too hard, you can slow things down. So yeah, it's definitely every visit kind of you have to reassess and change your plan of care based on what they're telling you and how they're describing their symptoms, for sure.
I know you guys deal a lot with the high school athletes, and we're kind of coming to the end now of the fall sports season, starting to make that transition now to winter sports, things like basketball and wrestling and other activities. Talk about that transition just for the high school athlete, because there is a difference between, we talk about it all the time, football shape and basketball shape, or volleyball shape and basketball shape, moving to wrestling. It's a different type of preparation, isn't it?
Yes, yeah, absolutely. Football, I think they say the average play is like 6 to 7 seconds, maybe. And so then you get a little rest break, and then you go hard again for 6 to 7 seconds, and then you get a rest break. Basketball, you're up and down the court, you're playing defense, you're cutting off screens, you're setting screens. It's a different movement type, and it's longer durations. Less physical, usually, not always. Supposed to be less physical, and so it's definitely it takes a different training to get yourself into shape for basketball than it is for football. For the most part, football, when you're doing conditioning drills, they're gonna be short, quick bursts of speed, but you're gonna do a lot of them repetitively. Basketball, you might do some longer duration type conditioning endurance training exercises. Volleyball is very similar for the most part. Kind of a rally in volleyball. They can last a long time, but for the most part, they're relatively short, and then you get a little rest break while other team serves. So it's very similar in the same way. I really, I always try to voice to my athletes, if I'm working with any, between sports seasons, take your time off, because a lot of our athletes, they're going from football or volleyball to basketball to track, or to wrestling to track, or cross country to to basketball to track, and you get zero time off if you don't take the week or two between seasons off. And I think winter sports, this week they started with conditioning week again.
Yeah.
So I mean they're clicking, they're right back into it. So over the course of the school year, if you don't get that time off and rest your bodies, we're gonna start to see some wear and tear in some athletes. And so I always try to recommend to kids, take some time off. An open gym, you can start those in another 3 days. You can take 3 days off where you just rest your body, get ready for the next sports season, kind of go into it feeling fresh and rejuvenated. And so I always try to recommend that for everybody.
Yeah. So if someone has something that's kind of bothering them and whatever, they can walk in, they can call ahead.
Yep, call ahead and schedule your appointments. We take walk-ins. We'll accommodate you as best as we can and as quickly as we can. We're pretty flexible. We try to make whatever works for your schedule when we're trying to set up appointment times. And so give us a call at 872-5111. That's our Broken Bow Clinic. They can direct you if you're closer to one of our outside clinics. They can direct you, or they can even schedule you here when you call the Broken Bow Clinic. So, yeah. And then walk-ins, we also take walk-ins. So if you're traveling through town, or you find that you have some unexpected time off and want to stop in and get checked out, feel free to stop in, and we'll make you an appointment at your earliest convenience. Sometimes it's right then. Sometimes we might have to make you wait 30 minutes or so, but we're usually pretty quick to get you in.
How many years now for you at team?
Coming up on 6.5.
Really?
Wow. Yep.
Oh man, I wouldn't have guessed quite that long. I figured maybe getting close to 5, but wow,
coming
over
up on
6.
6.5. Yep.
That's great.
It has flown by. That's for sure. That is for sure. Yeah.
Well, thanks so much for coming in and talking with us about everybody's needs out there, because we all want to take good care of ourselves. So, I mean, actually, it's a factor of life quality, really.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep,
So it's
absolutely.
very important. Team Physical Therapy, Nathan Scott, our guest. Thanks.
Yes, thank
Appreciate
you.
it. We'll take a time out with a little music from Aya Sharp.
Visit them today at Geared for Sports, west side of the square in Broken Bow.
This is Jeremy Nordquist, president of the Nebraska Hospital Association. Nebraska hospitals want seniors to learn about Medicare Advantage before signing up. Medicare Advantage plans deny care more often than traditional Medicare. They can switch your providers to be out of network, resulting in unexpected high costs. And Medicare Advantage plans can delay your treatment when you need it most. Our hospitals want you to learn the facts about Medicare Advantage. Paid for by the NHA.
8:25, you're listening to The Breakfast Show, and I'm looking up at the Facebook and YouTube feed that you folks are looking at. And no, Jeremy and Brent are not angels.
Kind of looks like it.
I think the
no,
sun,
we're not. But I'm the sexiest man alive.
Well, you can't. I don't know.
According to Dave,
can you be an angel and be the sexiest man alive? I suppose you can.
I don't know.
Be the sexiest angel not alive. The complete opposite.
That's exactly right.
But
how'd that come up?
Speaking of, they announced the sexiest man alive today.
Oh yeah,
apparently.
And it was you.
Yes, according to Dave.
Wow.
That was the trivia question.
Wow.
The choices,
you didn't even have to campaign, huh?
No, apparently not. The choices were, what were your choices?
Mike Borders.
Yes.
Ed Schaaf or Brent Apperson.
Yep. And I heard from both. Schaaf said it's rigged. And then Borders said he was just honored to be a contender. So that sounds like a lawyer, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But some pictures have just been handed to me, which I don't know. I do believe that these pictures show the true sexiest man alive.
Okay.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, so I don't know where these came from, but these are pictures of David J. Burney. Man, how young are you in these pictures?
I don't know. I guess maybe 30s.
There you go. There's a good one of you and Chris, by the way.
Where did these come from?
Would this be
one
O'Connell
of
barbecue?
That, or I was wondering if this would be maybe one of the very early blues fests. Maybe not.
Oh, this could be.
Yeah, because I see someone with maybe a Blues Fest T-shirt on.
Oh, this would probably be at the Andres, either during the week or after the show, maybe. Yeah, I don't know, but that looks a little different than what Dave looks like now.
So there you go. I don't know where Kristen just handed those to me.
Oh, yeah,
So,
this would be Blues Fest. That's the backstop at the ballpark.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Chris looks a little younger even. There's Joan. Yeah. Man, time passes by, doesn't it?
It does that.
Well, thank you. Those are cool pictures.
Yeah.
Little revealing, but they're cool. Jeremy, you attended the soup supper last night for the veterans here in Broken Bow.
Yeah, swung in for the Quilts of Valor presentation. There were 3 local gentlemen who were presented with Quilts of Valor. I'm putting a story together on that. That'll include a little bit of their military background and some details on their service, but just wanted to let people know that story is going to go up and to be on the lookout for it. The 3 that were honored were Bill Drake, Butch Brunken, and Russ Babcock.
Nice.
So congratulations to those 3. And then there were also 3 awards given for continuous membership with the American Legion. Ronnie Woodward, 60 years. John Jensen, 50 years. And Irvie Ferguson, 50 years. Congratulations to them.
Fantastic. Thank you for bringing that in. I'm glad that those were awarded, and a lot of people attended. It sounded like it was a busy night.
Yeah, I just popped in for the Quilts of Valor, had other things. I couldn't stick around to enjoy the food, but it smelled delicious, and there were not many places to sit, which I know is a good thing. I talked to Christine Moniger, and she was kind of flying around. Dell just kind of ran by and said, "Hey," and kept going. But they said that they'd had a good, consistent flow, and when I was there was 10 minutes after 6, and it was still packed.
Yeah,
and there were still people waiting at the door, so that was great.
Congratulations to those folks, and and thanks for the awards that they hand out to those names. It's wonderful. Yeah.
Yep.
So more to come on that. You're going a little more detail on the story. And
yeah, I'm hoping to get the story out before I go to Board of Supervisors here in about 20 minutes.
Wow.
So, yeah, I got to go.
You know, Jeremy, I've never written a news story in 20 minutes.
Really?
No.
It's going to become all I do, to be honest.
There's no 20-minute stories written by Dave, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
So it's good that you're helping us out here. I know we are still, by the way, looking for somebody out there who wants to cover these kind of events that are wonderful to cover and write a story on it.
It's, you know, I think people get stressed about the idea of having to convey a story. This took, 20 minutes last night. Took a few pictures and going to summarize it and put it up on the website and let people enjoy it. And we're fortunate to cover a lot of good news, not a whole lot of bad news here in central Nebraska. And I mean, you can work with the sexiest man alive over there, Brent Apperson. I mean, what? I should start advertising the position that way. What more could you ask for? and you get to have a lot of fun on the radio too. Yeah. It's a good opportunity. So send your resume and tell me if you think it. Attach a cover letter telling me why you think Brent is or is not sexy.
Yeah,
we'll start the interview process from there.
Be a good test.
We could find out how good they are at writing fiction.
Yeah,
obviously.
Give me a good writing sample.
Boy, would that be a test?
We can tell if they're good at creative writing. That's for sure.
We better let you go, Jeremy.
Okay.
We'll take a break.
Waking up Central Nebraska.
They are so funny.
KCNI, KBBN.
Red Hot Buys are at your local RTA's Hardware in Broken Bow. Ready to decorate for the season, A's has a great selection ranging from classic strings of lights to the very latest decorations. Platinum LED light sets are $14.99 in assorted sizes, styles, and colors. LED Radiant Blast Pathway decor lights are $22.99 each. Really catch some attention with a 6-foot-tall Mr. Chill Snowman inflatable, $99.99. Wrap it in red. These decorations and more are at RT Ace Hardware in Broken Bow.
Your friends at Gateway Motors, Chevrolet, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram are thankful for all their wonderful customers. They invite you in each Monday through Friday this month to register for daily drawings for a frozen turkey voucher to Grocery Cart. Don't forget, Quick Lube is now available. No appointment necessary. Plus, they are the only Nebraska dealer offering forever warranty on vehicles under 100,000 miles at no cost to you. Happy November from Gateway Motors in Broken Bow.
Wherever you find WorkSmart, you'll find producers saving money. WorkSmart is the innovative line of credit from Farm Credit Services of America. Along with its competitive interest rates and farmer-friendly terms, WorkSmart delivers interest savings, cashback dividends, and cash rewards, too. Add them all up, and the savings can be significant. Terms apply. Visit FCSAmerica.com and see how much you can save. Or call 800-884-FARM. Agriculture works here.
8:33. Up next, we bring you a visit with Mark Stock with Big Iron Auction.
Well, good Tuesday morning, everybody. Mark Stock here, and Big Iron will be conducting a sale in Avon, Illinois for Nefco. This sale featuring over 530 items. This auction features some classic and collector tractors, plus we have some unique vehicles like a Willis Overland Whippet 2-door sedan. There's a Humpmobile 2-door sedan, a 1913 model, a 1925 Ford Model T flatbed pickup will sell on this sale, and also a 1975 Volkswagen Maxi Taxi, plus John Deere 330 tractors, International Farmhouse, Minneapolis Molines, Alice Chalmers, John Deere D's, Oliver Super 55, Silver King tractors, Case LAs. There's a John Deere Dozer. This sale features a lot of items. Once again, over 500 items selling today on the Big Iron online website. If you're into classic and collector tractors and cars, please be dialing up Big Iron right away this morning. Also today, folks, at 10 o'clock is the Judy Thompson retirement sale. Equipment located in Bethany, Illinois. And one thing unique about Big Iron, the average piece of machinery selling on Big Iron travels over 450 miles. So if you are a seller and you want to get exposure from all across the country, please dial up Big Iron for more information. But the sale in Bethany, Illinois, featuring late model John Deere combines like a 9570, a John Deere 9330 four-wheel drive tractor, an 8230 mechanical front tractor. They also have a John Deere 1770 16-row 30 planter. In addition, folks, there's a John Deere 2210 45-foot field cultivator selling. Just a very clean lineup of machinery that is selling today in Bethany, Illinois. And this afternoon at 1 o'clock, folks, we got some red Angus heifer pairs that are selling on our breeding stock auction. And tomorrow, folks, over 1,000 items will sell starting at 9 o'clock in the morning. Equipment in Wisconsin for a retirement sale. Also, the Elmer Holmes retirement sale in Byron, Nebraska will take place. John Taylor's got equipment selling in Rising Star, Texas. And we have the Ag Plains Inc. sale in Burlington, Colorado. Then on Thursday, folks, Mendenhall Brothers LLC in Gove, Kansas will be selling 2,835 acres. If you are interested, get a hold of Mike Campbell for all the latest information. Folks, we've got a full lineup of machinery and land scheduled to sell here throughout November and into December. You would like your machinery and your land exposed to the hundreds of thousands of people that visit the Big Iron website on a regular routine basis. Please call us. We can show you the stats, folks. There are other companies out there claiming they have 10, 20, and 30,000 registered bidders. Well, we've got over 750,000. We've been in the business for over 20 years in the online space, been in the auction business since 1984. If you want a trusted, reliable source to expose your machinery and land to the masses, you have one call to make, and that's to Big Iron. Our number is toll-free, 1-800-937-3558. That's 1-800-WE-SELL-8. Thank you very much.
You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show with Dave and Brent.
Are you ready to score big with your finances? Well, at Bruning Bank, we have the perfect opportunity for you. With our premier checking account.
Care no more. You just pick up tracks, don't look back, walk on out that door. When I tell my friends it's easy, she's never on my mind. My life is so much better from that day I said goodbye. And I tell myself I'm free, but I'm only fooling me. 'Cause no matter what I do, I can't get over you.
Greg Allman Band, Can't Get Over You on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Thank you for listening to us here on this Tuesday. Turkey time today. And we'll be giving away turkeys courtesy of Sargent Corner Market, Bruning Bank, and Bow Family Furniture here on the KBBN side. And other great sponsors over on KCNI will make those turkey times available to you today on our radio stations. We've had quite a few winners, a lot of good shots this year. Seems like they're going down quicker than in years past. So if you're hesitant to give it a try, please give it a whirl, because you might just be able to get yourself a nice turkey to put on the table for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
All right, we have a few things that we want to tell you about today, other than Brent being the sexiest man in the world. He seems to be accepting it very easily. Central Nebraska Community Action Partnership is looking for a family outreach case manager for an individual who enjoys helping people, knows community resources, and would like to help people attain goals in the Loop City area. The starting wage for this position is $16.50 to $18.25 an hour, depending on qualifications, with an excellent benefit package. Now, here's your qualifications that you need: education and or experience in this area, and the desire to help people attain goals, computer skills, knowledge of available resources, excellent communication skills, non-judgmental approach, and be motivated to help people in need. Working with people to secure permanent housing, budget money, set goals, overcome crisis situations, and find the right resources. Contact CNCAP, Human Resource Department, at 308-745-0780, extension 105. And this position will remain open until it is filled. They are an equal opportunity employer, so check it out.
This is a great time of year. We were talking about the soup supper that happened in Broken Bow last evening. There's a lot of these now that are going to be happening, right? This time of year, you see them all the time, the soup and pie suppers, the turkey dinners and everything. Well, the Anselmo Volunteer Fire Department always has a soup and pie supper, and theirs is coming up on Saturday, November 16th, starting at 6 p.m. A variety of soups and pies will be available for free will donation. It'll be set up at the Anselmo Fire Hall, and all of the proceeds go to benefit the Anselmo Volunteer Fire Department. So that's happening this weekend. The Anselmo Volunteer Fire Department having their annual soup and pie supper Saturday, November 16th, this Saturday starting at 6 p.m. Again, a variety of soups and pies will be available for free will donation, and they'll be set up at the Anselmo Fire Hall.
Thanks, Brent. It's 8:42. Some folks brought in some pictures from Blues Fest days, which I appreciate very much. Some pictures of folks. There's Tad Geiser right there, the main man. Wouldn't have had the show without him, and many others. Picture of Joan and I and baby Jason sitting out in the infield watching somebody else play.
How young do you guess you were in those pictures?
In my 30s.
Yeah?
I don't know, yeah. Got to be probably mid-30s. I don't know. When you reach where I'm at, that's been a long time ago, so it's
Yes.
really hard to say. But I guess one of the things that we enjoyed about putting on the Blues Fest was playing with our friends.
your money. Are you interested in making the switch? Visit or call us at our Broken Bow location or visit bruningbank.com to learn more. Bruning Bank. Build, grow, thrive. Member FDIC.
Barney Pharmacy in Broken Bow is hosting several flu shot clinics in the upcoming weeks. No appointment is necessary. Bring your insurance card if you have one. Clinics are from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. on each day. Visit Barney Pharmacy for the flu shot clinic today. If you can't make it, another is scheduled for Wednesday. That's tomorrow. Flu shot clinics at Barney Pharmacy in Broken Bow, helping to keep everyone healthy.
8:49, you're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show on this Tuesday. Stick around. We'll play Turkey Time before we close the breakfast show this morning and then give you more opportunities later on. Well, we talked about it yesterday, but there's conversations that are had about things over and over again. One is the weather.
Yes.
Always talk about the weather.
Very popular topic of conversation.
Opens up a conversation and gives you a chance to talk about something that everyone is interested in, the weather. And then, of course, there's sports. There's some people who like to talk sports. You're one of those.
Yeah, I am one of those, yeah.
And then when you sit down with somebody who owns a home or a business, sooner or later you're going to talk about when you remodeled. Because there's always a story. You know, I thought we were set. They told us we would have water. We would never be without water. And then one night you come home from work when there's a remodel going on in the kitchen or bathroom, and they were unable to return the water service to, just whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Tore out a wall and found out there was more behind the wall than we thought, and it was going to take longer to do than we thought. So we all have those renovation conversations if we've been through one.
Sure.
Or I borrowed more money to remodel the kitchen than I paid for my house.
Yeah, sometimes.
Those kind of conversations. Well, Edward Jones is sprucing up here in Broken Bow, and they're going to ask for their patience. Starting tomorrow, they're going to start remodeling in downtown Broken Bow, and they would like all the clients to know they will be working remotely. So all you need to do, if you have questions and want to do business, call 872-6849. You can still stop in today, but then tomorrow they'll be remotely doing business from their offices at home. And you can call them at 872-6849 and do your business with them. They'll keep you updated as to when they'll be back in our office, but, they'll just keep us updated because you never know. Again, Edward Jones will be closed starting tomorrow as they remodel their office, but they can still assist you in any way. Just call them with your questions by calling 872-6849.
All right. Hey, Off-Broadway, Assisted Living in Broken Bow offers exceptional assisted and independent living with a $99 move-in special that's going on right now, as well as the $500 referral promotion as well. So let them take care of the cooking and cleaning while you take the time to do the things you enjoy. They have everything you need, and you don't have to mow the yard or scoop the snow.
Ooh, yeah.
They have many activities to keep you entertained and involved. And among those activities, there will be something special happening tonight. Come join them at 6:30 to enjoy Dick Taylor's music performance. That'll be tonight. This is open to the public. They would love to have you there. This is happening at Off-Broadway Assisted Living in Broken Bow. So come and enjoy, look around and see what they all do and have to offer. They would love to have you through their doors. Again, that's tonight at 6:30 at Off-Broadway in Broken Bow.
Sounds like a whole lot of fun. Well, we are going to switch gears here just a little bit. Kind of like to mix it up a little bit for you musically so you don't get in a awful rut hearing the same songs over and over or the same type of music over and over. So we've got a little switch that we're going to pull right now.
Okay.
There it is.
All right.
John Anderson with a great sound here for us on a Tuesday. Orville Moniger, thanks so much for dropping by the Blues Fest pictures. Appreciate that. Brings back a lot of memories. And I guess doing the math, Joan kind of helped out there, which does not surprise me. I don't know for sure what Blues Fest this is for pictures because we don't. I know. Well, Baby Jason was at every show except the very first one, and he's pictured here with Joan and I. So I know it wasn't the first one. But I would have been about 40 years old when we started the Blues Fest, which
Joan
crazy.
texted me and said the first one was 94.
94. So I would take this time. We're just playing different kinds of music. The breakfast show is, I think, different than any other show you can listen to. We do things a little bit differently here. We bring our guests in and we talk to them as long as we can because we like them and we want them to do well with whatever their endeavor is. And this area is conservative. It's a conservative area. But all you folks out there have always been willing to, let us take a shot at doing something different and bringing something different to you, whether it's how we do things here or musically or put on a blues fest in the middle of nowhere. The artists used to come from, Atlanta, Georgia, like Tinsley Ellis, and go, man, there's a lot of corn out here. That's all I could see was corn. I didn't think we were ever going to get there. Those sorts of things. And we had the show on for 18 years. And was really a lot of fun, bringing in something different for people to enjoy. And, I appreciate that for our audience out there and the people who live here going, that Dave's a little weird, but, we'll give it a shot. And it's just nice to have people willing to try new things and accept different things and actually latch on and enjoy different things. So I appreciate that very much. Brings back a lot of memories, Orville. Thanks a lot. All right, Dwight Yoakam's going to take us up to the top. So at that time, we'll have weather and news. We got some more things we want to tell you about. And, of course, we're going to play Turkey Time a little bit later on as well. So keep it right here.
39. Sunny skies. Tomorrow, chance of rain showers. Highs level off around 54. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
9:06, 38 degrees outside under a sunny sky. Winds 10 to 15 this morning out of the southeast. Barometric pressure falling at 29.96. Humidity at 90%. That's a look at weather and new.
Oh,
what the heck?
Hello, are you okay?
Holy smokes. Holy mother of salami.
I don't know if I want to ask. Are you okay?
I did not know these two folks have birthdays on the same day and they work in the same place.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Herr Teak wants to say happy birthday to Betty Atkinson and Pam Gaston. They're celebrating their birthdays today.
Oh, happy birthday.
They're both beauticians there.
Uh-huh.
And I know Betty. She says the music in the afternoons on KCNI, we need to pick it up a little bit. We need a little more snap in the afternoons. So maybe we'll do that for your birthday today, Betty.
There you go.
Happy birthday, Betty and Pam at Hertique in Broken Bow, Nebraska. That's pretty cool. And I don't know how long both of them have been fixing hair together, but I think for a while. I know they're good friends. So this goes out to you.
Understand and help guide your financial journey. She invites your questions and offers complimentary consultations for your retirement and legacy planning. Echo Financial offers asset management and financial planning with a heartbeat. Visit echofinancialllc.com or call 308-848-2244 to book your appointment today. Advisory services are offered through Echo Financial LLC, a registered investment advisor in the state of Nebraska. Insurance products and services are offered through Echo Financial and Echo Pelster Insurance LLC affiliated companies.
12 past the hour of 9 o'clock. Well, you talk about renovations and remodeling, you talk about the weather, talk about all sorts of things. Sometimes you have important conversations with people you love, and sometimes you get together with a whole bunch of family, and you can't enjoy it because you can't tell what's going on because you can't hear it. And it might be just because you got a noisy family and they all talk at the same time.
Yeah, sometimes.
But it also might be that things are running together in your ears and you cannot, decipher it. So it kind of ruins your time with your family, your time with your friends, if you can't hear what they're saying. So it might be time to get that hearing checked. If so, don't have to drive anywhere out of this county. Right here in Broken Bow, Nebraska Land Hearing is ready to serve you. Roxanne, a certified hearing instrument specialist with over 35 years of experience right here in town. Make an appointment. Call her at 308-384-3852 or stop by the Broken Bow Chamber Building. She's located in there with her office and be ready to sign you up and get you scheduled. The evaluation is absolutely free, so if your hearing is okay, doesn't cost you a thing. If you need hearing aids, she has lots of different options, both technology-wise and budget-wise, and she also offers extended discounts for new and returning patients and discounts for buying local. Pricing available to fit all budgets. Roxanne can help you improve the quality of life if hearing is taking that away. 308-384-3852.
Rich Runlet with Rain Dance Repair is looking for a general laborer to join him in pivot and grain bin repair. You must have a driver's license, preferably with a good driving record. Now, this is a full-time position with a starting wage of $20 per hour. Overtime is paid over 40 hours. There's no overnight travel required, but plan to work Saturdays during the busier seasonal times like April through September. But right now, the job is Monday through Friday. 7 holidays a year with 1 day of vacation accrued every month. If you're interested, give Rich a call for more details. Number is 870-4455, 870-4455. You can also email Rich at this email. It's raindancer55@msn.com. And you can find all the details by going to sandhillsexpress.com and clicking on the employment page.
Thank you, Brent.
You're welcome, Dave.
Thank you very much. All right. Turkey time is getting closer. I'm just going to tease you with that just a little bit.
Okay.
Your chance to get yourself. You are not eligible, by the way.
I'm not eligible.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. Do you have more things over there to talk about? Because
I don't think so. Yeah, I think we're kind of through the business aspect of the show.
Did you talk about off-Broadway assisted living?
I did, yes. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I must have been doing something else.
That's okay. Dick Taylor music tonight, 6:30.
That's right. Okay, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you, I have some inside information.
Oh.
I cannot tell it to you today, but I can tell you there's some exciting news coming. More exciting news because they've got a lot of things going on.
Okay.
At Off-Broadway Assisted Living, but I got an inside tip. Yesterday on something that's going to happen.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll look forward to that information when it becomes public.
Yeah. It's what they call a radio teaser.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I was just thinking, which is sometimes harmful, sometimes good, but I was just thinking about this latest announcement, and I guess it's already happened, and maybe you know more about it than I do, and I don't have anything in front of me, so I don't want to make any statements that aren't true. But NTV has let the majority of its news staff go. Is that what you've understood?
Well, you know what? I hesitate to comment really much about this. I've seen some Facebook posts.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be honest. We the TV provider we have, we don't get the local NTV channel.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't been able to watch NTV. I've seen some Facebook posts and different things posted, and what I've seen has been, well, I'll just say it, for me, has been sad to look at. I mean, I think I speak for many that NTV, I know me growing up as a kid, and when we got the local NTV station, it was just kind of part of your life. You know, that lots of times that was the channel because it covered a lot of this area. And for me, growing up in Loop City, obviously it covered that area.
Right.
And the people who worked there kind of became, well, in a way, part of your extended family. I mean, you tuned in to watch, back in the day, Bob Geiger tell you what the weather was going to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the people who would share the news or the sports or the weather, you just kind of depended on them, and they, in kind of a roundabout way, were almost part of your extended family because you depended on them to get the information from your area. So I honestly don't know exactly what's going on, but I have seen some Facebook posts of people who have been let go or who have left, but it's unfortunate. Like I said, that's where I'll leave it at because I really don't know anything about it. So
I did see a post by one of the former members of NTV, and the announcement was that they're not going to have anchored news. It would be non-anchored news. So all the anchors that we've been accustomed to, I know I don't catch it very often either, but my mom she likes to watch it because they have a couple newscasts every night, and so I watch it with her sometimes. And I hear Mom talking about, I miss the old weather guy, but this guy's doing good, and you get all that family feeling, and these people that were working there truly seem to care about the community, and were out doing remotes in the community when there were special events, Carney Cruise and State Fair and all those sorts of things. And maybe they'll still have that, but unanchored means they won't be sitting in the studio introducing and leading you in and out of stories because they're going to, according to this article I read, use AI. Artificial intelligence will be doing the switching back and forth, and they'll record intros and outros, and those will be in front of the stories that you see and hear on TV. So it is sad. It's unfortunate, and I don't know yet. I won't make a prediction, but it'll be interesting to see what the viewership is after 6 months. That will probably tell the story. But these poor people that have been working there and putting the hours in that they put into their profession, and it's a lot. TV is very demanding that way, much like radio, and some say even more so. They didn't deserve that. If they don't, and if they decide this AI thing isn't working, by the time they decide that, these people are going to be working somewhere else, or decide the heck with it, I'll do something else, retire. But yeah, very unfortunate. And here's the thing, I guess the reason I brought it up is we better be aware of those sorts of things happening out there, because the corporate mind doesn't work like the local mind does. Local cares, the community. Let's support one another. Let's do things for one another. Let's do a fundraiser for somebody in need. We need a new swimming pool. Let's do this. The list goes on. And NTV was pretty good about promoting those sorts of things. They still might do that, but will it have the personal, I care touch? Do I really care? Because they're saving money. Let's face it. They're going to be spending less money daily having those people gone. And it's sometimes with corporate, it's a business decision. It's a dollar decision. So we'll see what happens. It's kind of unsettling, really. All right. One more song before we close the show. And this one, it's pretty earthy. I think you're going to like this one.
Ten years later, at age 28, Jackie finished her high school diploma.
When I found out that I was pregnant, I know that I had to do something for myself if I wanted to make her a better person and provide a better life for her. My family never stopped pushing for me to be better because they knew what I could become and who I could become as a person. My support team is amazing. The educational director, my sister, and even my 7-year-old daughter has just been more than the support that I could ask for. I've been given an opportunity, and I'm just thankful for it.
No one gets a diploma alone. If you're thinking of finishing your high school diploma, you have help. Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
And we have Lyle on the phone line from Sargent, Nebraska. How are you doing?
Just very well.
I don't know, Lyle. Does everybody feel the same way about you, the way we feel here at the station, that you're just a plain everyday good guy? Does that describe you pretty well?
Well, I hope so.
I think so. In fact, I know so. So I hope we can get a turkey coming your way today, courtesy of the Sargent Corner Market, which would be nice because you live there. You could just stop over and see Carl and the gang and pick up your turkey. So how many shots do you think it's going to take?
Well, I really hope that I'm a good enough shot that I can get it with one shot.
Oh, boy. How do you feel about that, Brent?
Well, we'll see.
All right.
Yeah.
Here we go, Lyle. I'm going to pull the trigger right now.
Oh, man.
You got me.
Hey, way to go,
I
Lyle.
cannot believe that, Lyle.
Well, that's fantastic. And the corner mark up here they are a fantastic bunch.
I agree. You know, when you walk in the corner market, you almost forget that you're in a smaller town. It's a big market in a small town. It's beautiful, isn't it?
It is, and Carl and Rhonda support the community and the county in ways that a lot of people don't understand and don't realize. They're a fantastic bunch.
They really are, and it's fun to be able to work with them every once in a while. Carl's very Custer County minded even, so you bet. So how you going to cook this turkey? You going to put it in the oven, cook it slow, or are you going to be in a hurry? How's it going to work?
We're going to smoke it.
Oh, hey, that sounds good.
Good
do you
idea.
do you have an extra seat at the table for Thanksgiving, Lyle?
We probably do.
Oh,
we
good.
probably do.
I don't know. You want to think that over, having radio guys at your family dinner, Lyle. I don't know if that's going to. No.
Well, that might be dangerous.
That might be.
But it would be a challenge.
Well, we won't bother you on Thanksgiving, but we sure appreciate that you always listen, and we appreciate Carl and Rhonda at Corner Market, and it's a great way to wind up the show today. We'll call over and let them know that you won, and so you can pick it up. Probably not yet today. They'll call sometime today and let them know that you're the winner. And
Okay, well, thank you very much.
Thank
Appreciate
you,
it.
Lyle. Take care.
You too.
All right. Nobody can say Lyle's not a nice guy. They used to put on that summer gathering over there and have everybody come in and raise money for good causes in their backyard. I'm not sure they're doing that anymore, but they did it for a number of years. Bob used to go over there and play.
Did he?
Yeah, they had a good time over there. Well, that concludes the show for today. It's been a privilege working with the sexiest man in the world, Brent Apperson.
Thanks, Dave. I feel like you should play Lord, It's Hard to Be Humble, because ever since you bestowed that honor upon me, and I got to be honest, it's hard to keep my pride in check.
I know you can do it. Talk to you folks tomorrow.